Born in Seattle in 1955, Bill Gates dropped out of Harvard to chase a dream. He turned lines of computer code into one of the most powerful companies in the world. Then he walked away, not to retire, but to fight poverty, disease, and climate change. This is the story of Bill Gates, the tech genius, business titan, and global philanthropist. But how did he begin? And who is he today? Before Microsoft, before Windows, before billions, there was a curious kid from Seattle obsessed with how things worked. He wasn't trying to be famous. He just wanted to see what computers could do, and ended up changing what we could do with them. William Henry Gates III was born October 28, 1955, in Seattle. His father was a lawyer. His mother served on corporate and nonprofit boards. At age 13, he discovered computers at the private Lakeside School. He and his friend Paul Allen spent hours programming on a teletype terminal. By high school, they were already building software, learning the ropes of computing. Their curiosity never stopped. In 1973, Bill Gates enrolled at Harvard University. He wasn't sure he'd follow his father into law. He was drawn to computers. In 1975, when he and Paul Allen saw the Altair 8800 microcomputer, they believed personal computing had arrived. They offered to provide software for it, even though they didn't yet have it. Then they built it, basic for the Altair. Gates dropped out of Harvard, and together they founded Microsoft in 1975. Microsoft's first big break came in 1980 when IBM asked for an operating system for its PC. Gates didn't have one. He bought QDOS, adapted it, and licensed it as MS-DOS. Instead of selling the system outright, Microsoft licensed it, a strategic move that made the company central to the PC revolution. By the mid-1980s, Gates introduced Windows, a graphical user interface that changed how ordinary people used computers. Microsoft grew into a global software powerhouse. Windows 95 became a global phenomenon. The Start menu, desktop icons, and PC at home were suddenly the norm. With dominance came controversy. In the late 1990s, Microsoft faced antitrust lawsuits for abusing its market position. Gates was seen by many as brilliant, by others as ruthless. Nevertheless, under his leadership, Microsoft launched products like Office, Internet Explorer, Xbox, and various versions of Windows, shaping the digital world. In 2000, Bill Gates stepped down as CEO of Microsoft, handing the role to Steve Ballmer. That same year, he and his then-wife Melinda founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The foundation focused on global health, education, and poverty, fighting diseases like malaria, improving vaccinations, expanding access to learning. Gates committed much of his fortune to philanthropic work, joining initiatives like the Giving Pledge, which encourages the world's wealthiest to give away a large part of their wealth. Gates' philanthropy drew both praise and criticism. Some questioned the influence of large charitable foundations on global health policy. Meanwhile, he turned his focus to climate change, clean energy, and new technologies through ventures like Breakthrough Energy. In 2025, he announced plans to give away nearly all his remaining wealth over the next 20 years, accelerating the foundation's work. Love him or hate him, Gates has never stopped trying to solve big problems. Today, Bill Gates is still active, investing, writing, advising. His net worth remains among the highest in the world. He has authored books such as How to Avoid a Climate Disaster, from a teenage programmer building software in a basement, to co-founding a trillion-dollar company, to leading one of the largest philanthropic initiatives in history. Gates' story is not just about success, it's about curiosity, vision, and using resources for impact. Bill Gates once said, "Don't compare yourself with anyone in this world. If you do so, you are insulting yourself." His journey reminds us that innovation isn't about competition, it's about possibility. From the code that ran our first PCs, to the ideas that could save our planet, his legacy is still being written. If you found this story inspiring, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who believes change starts with ideas. Thanks for watching.